Okay, starting at 15 minutes game. This is the player who accepted my search, Ed Coulson from Bosnia and Herzegovina, rated 1827, so that's about 250 points lower than I am rated now. But it says nothing because, well, let's say it doesn't say much rating, because well, he's playing a very strange system here, weakening his dark squares. Can I make use of this? Perhaps by playing e5, knight e4, knight d6 check, e5 right now. He could play f5 then. It's not easy to make use of this weakened dark squares right now. I'll continue simply with knight f3 developing first, and then perhaps bishop to g5 followed by e5, and this idea of giving this check on d6. Okay, so he wants to play either d5 or f5 probably. Let's pin this knight and eventually play queen d2, bishop h6. Okay, so my idea is to play bishop to h6 and trade the dark square bishop, so his dark squares become even weaker. And this is a very strange move. I cannot imagine that this is correct. This is simply a bit nonsense. Now e5 is good. e5 followed by knight to e4. If he plays f5, I'll take en passant, then I trade dark squared bishops and play knight to e4, winning a tempo, because his rook will be on f6. So after that I can go with my knight to d6, so he doesn't even see this threat of knight to e4. He went with his queen to e8 to unpin this this knight, but still this is not good for him, not at all. I'm threatening now knight f6 check, and then he has to take, because otherwise I win the queen. So this is more or less hopeless already, I think, unless he comes with a big surprise. But I think this is just almost over. Knight f6 check. Well, actually now this is good, yeah, knight f6. Now to take here with bishop or with pawn, I think with bishop is a bit better. Yeah, with bishop then play g4, so the knight goes away, and then queen h6, queen g7 checkmate. And that's the plan. It's going to be a very short game. Well, as I said, rating doesn't say much, but sometimes it does. So in this case he's playing not very well. So he's going to lose a piece now. And after this I take here, I go to queen h6 anyway, and it's well, he could play knight to d7, then I take on f5 and he trades here, then still have this threat of queen h6, queen g7. Perhaps it's not checkmate, but he will lose much material anyway. I have an spectator here. Who is it? Den Yaim 1700. And is there any chat? Oh, hiya. And know me? Oh, that's the oh, Mr. Chess Legend from YouTube. Hi. Okay, yes, Mr. Chess Legend. I remember your name. I believe you sent me. I'm making a video of this game. I believe you sent me a game for analysis, and I don't exactly remember the game, but anyway I do remember your name. So let's see, what does he say? He wants to play. Yeah, he saw this idea. Well, okay, let's take here. You want to play? Yeah, oops. Okay, we can play after this game. Okay. Okay, so now queen h6. He takes there. Oh, wait a minute, I'm pinned. That was a surprise. That was a surprise. This happens when you do two things at the same time. Chatting and playing chess. Okay, so well, now still I'm threatening here. He was going to play. He goes there. Okay, then I'll take it. Oh, wait a minute. Let's have a good thought here. Let's have some good thought here. Knight g5 is better now. Knight g5, if it takes. Oh, this gets complicated now. If I take here, knight g4. Knight g4 is annoying. Perhaps knight g5 first. Knight g5. Yeah, knight g5. So this knight has to stay there. He's chatting here about the position, but I don't want to reply to that. So what is he going to do now? I'm threatening to take on g6 and then taking on h7. And this is very dangerous for black. Mashny wants to crush him, so he's taking this game light. Okay, so if I take here now on g6, he will take with the f pawn, so h7 will be defended. F takes. Well, I can take. Don't have enough. Let's see. Rook e8 perhaps. Rook e8. e1 I mean. The idea is to take on g6, and if he takes back with a pawn, then I can take rook takes e6, because then the defense of e6 is gone. So that's the idea. How can he prevent this? How can he prevent this? Of course, after knight takes h5, I can sacrifice. Or, oh no, then it's checkmate. One. After g takes h5, then rook takes h5, sacrifice. Okay, so now I can take on g6, right? So the threat now is taking on h7, and also taking on f7 is a threat, because then the bishop on e6 will be lost after that. So I have a strong attack, and I don't see a good defense for black, but we never know. Let's see the game chat again. Okay, nothing new. Aha. So he defends like this. Now if I take on h7, I win a piece anyway, because after, oh, it's even, no, it's not checkmate. King h8, queen takes f6. So this is actually enough to resign for my opponent. He should resign now. There is no, he has no counterplay. He has he's another visitor, the parallax 1639. Okay, so after this, okay, now I take here. Do we have anything better than taking here? No. Let's take here with check. Queen g7 only move, and now do I have anything beautiful? No, I think I have just to trade queens and win the game slowly. I can take rook takes e6. Yeah, why not? Rook takes e6. After he retakes, I have a fork, winning back the exchange. So this way I trade more pieces, and I'm a piece up, so it shouldn't be a problem unless I blunder, and that happens sometimes. We all blunder sometimes. Sometimes when you have a won position and you relax because you think, hey, this is won anyway, then what happens is that we make serious mistakes. Okay, let's take here, and then simply go for a simple win. I hope you're not getting bored now watching this video. If you do, then simply pause the video because I think the rest of the game is not going to be that interesting, since the position is so totally won. Yeah, it would be nice if he would resign now. He doesn't. Okay, let's see. Take there. Yep. Now defend the bishop. So in the meantime, I can tell you that I have been receiving some games for analysis, and there was a funny guy who sent me a game, and I reviewed it. Then he sent me a second game without sending me a donation, and I told him that it was the moment now to send a donation. Whoops. So he said something like, well, I didn't know it was what you were doing this for me. I was just giving you some games that could be useful for your YouTube channel, etc, etc. So okay, I just left it like that, and then one day later he sent me a game from another email address with another name but with the same IP address, and he he doesn't know that I can see the IP number, so he's just one of these funny guys who wants to trick me, and I simply refused that one. I sent a message telling him that he should make a donation before sending games. So, well, it was kind of funny. I mean, you can get annoyed by this type of behavior of people, but you can also laugh at it, because I mean, if they think they're fooling you, but they're fooling nobody. Okay, let's see. What's the plan for winning this actually? What am I going to do? Rook h6 and then grab some pawns on the king side. No, that's interesting. That's interesting. He wants to advance that one, but okay, no chance. So anyway, this guy needs now to make a new plan. I'm talking about this guy who sent me this these two games, changing his name and his email address. He needs now to go to somewhere else, to a friend who has another computer with a different IP number, and then he has to make a new email address so he can send me another game and ask me to review it. And well, perhaps it will work. So if you're listening to this, why don't you try? Perhaps I don't notice. And okay, enough. By the way, the game he sent me was quite good. You say he's quite a strong player, but it's a bit of a shame that he tries to win some knowledge without paying for it. Well, he does appreciate the videos, because he's one of my subscribers on YouTube. Now this pin doesn't work, my friend, because you cannot take with the king on h7. Well. Some of you have asked me on YouTube whether I am going to continue the middle game training videos, and yes, I am going to continue that. Let's go here now. I'm just looking for some good examples to make some new videos, because you know I could comment any grandmaster middle game position, but some of them are more instructive than others. So I prefer to take my time to really look for something that I think, okay, here is something that people can learn something from, and then have a video about that position and not just something at random. So I find that the quality of videos should be always perfect. That's at least what I try, and that's why I don't do this very often, what I'm doing now, playing live games, because, well, there is some instructive part always on live games, but sometimes it's just entertainment and not more than that. For example, all these videos of bullet games and 3 minutes games that other video makers do, well, I know that it's very entertaining, and many YouTube watchers want to be entertained. Fewer watchers want to learn and to improve seriously, and I'm focusing on those more serious players who want to improve their chess, their over the board chess, and that's why I don't do many live games. Okay, last minute. Let's see if there is more chat here. Nope, no more chats. Let's do a smiley. Which one? Smiley. Yep, So everything is over now. Let's see if well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a second video after this with the game against what was his name? Chess Legend? Yes, Mr. Chess Legend. But I'm going to close this one first, so they become two different videos. Otherwise, this video is going to be just too long, and you're going to get bored, perhaps. Okay, that's it. Time is up. All right. Thanks for watching, and leave your comments on YouTube. Goodbye. Okay, we started. All right. The he accepts the Aliyev defense. Okay. Also, you are from England. I didn't know that. United Kingdom. Well, perhaps not England, but United Kingdom anyway. So d6. Let's see if I have remembered the theory about this. f4. So instead of c4 first and then f4, he plays f4 just at once. Can I play knight c6, or should I take immediately on e5? Let's say I don't know anything about the Aliyev, he says. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a boring opening, he says. Okay, alright. So let's go with knight b6. We have one spectator. Okay, the parallax. Whoa. Now it's getting wild. Sacrificing on f7. Let's take it. Prove it. g6, is that possible? g6, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm going that's what I'm doing, he says. Okay, so we're going for a wild game here. But I don't think you have enough pieces developed, my friend, to start an attack. Look at all your pieces. They're just there on the first rank. Only your queen is brought into play. So this is a gamble that I don't think is going to work. You could play perhaps no, his queen is attacked, so he cannot play d5. Let's see, you don't have many pieces developed to attack. He says, now attack. Alright, so go ahead. Yeah, coach, he says. But I like the f-pawn. Yep. Do short castling. Well, first your queen is attacked, so you have to do something about that. And I'm controlling f5. So I don't believe in this wild sacrifice of white. Two spectators. Sizzling Sizig 2018. In the meantime, I'm commenting and recording a video. LOL, no. Okay, queen e2. Let's see. Do we take here right now on d4? Yes or no? if we take here, he doesn't have a check on c4, so I don't need to be worried about that. He does have here e6. Now if I take here, okay, this would be good. Yeah, that's okay. The parallax Gatonegro, where I can watch you. YouTube Mashno 2000 subs 2006. Okay. Where do I go with my knight? I could defend my knight. I could go knight f5. Then he plays probably g4 according to his playing style right now. I like this c5 idea to continue with bishop to f5. Yes, let's go for it and see what happens. So now bishop f5. He doesn't have any tricky check somewhere, no. So then after this I can take on c2 and win his rook. So I think the big lesson in this game is that before you start attacking, you have to develop your pieces. Bring many pieces in the attack, because a queen only is not enough. So that would be my advice. Okay, now check there. We can do two things now. I can take this pawn with my knight, or play king to g8, and if I play king g8, he can take with his queen on b7. Then I give a check. Now I will first of all, I hate the Eliachin. He says, okay, I'll play king g8. Looks a bit dangerous for f7. I don't think it's dangerous. No, yeah, king g8. Let's do king g8 and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Now his queen is in trouble, and c2 is going to fall. I like your c2 pawn. Wink. Thanks. Oh, he's sacking the queen. That's too much. That's too much. Oh, that's just too much. Okay, let's quit here, my friend. Alright, good. Okay, thanks for oops. Thanks for the game. See you on YouTube. Hey Mashnu, don't play the Alakay defense. I love the Alakay. He wants to learn this. He wants to learn the Alekhin defense. Okay, I have I've uploaded some games to YouTube about the Alekhin. Okay, I'm going to stop the video now, and I'll see you some other time. Goodbye. Thank you.